What's up, nomads? Most people think they need to be rich to have a great life. And the truth is, you can live better on $1,200, $2,000 a month with more comfort, more freedom, more fun than ever. And I know because I've been doing it for almost 20 years now. And today I'm going to show you about how all that works. This is part of the Freedom Abroad Blueprint. I'll put the playlist in the pinned comment, and I suggest you watch all the videos if you haven't seen them. It's basically a whole program, basically me teaching you everything that I've learned myself in terms of living abroad and having a life of financial freedom. So definitely watch all the videos if you haven't. Anyway, I'm gonna dive into the computer here and share this presentation with you guys. 3, 2, 1. Bam. All right, let's get this thing going. So, like I said, this is part of the Freedom Abroad Blueprint. The whole playlist is in the description. But today, we're talking about the whole big idea of, freedom cost a lot less than you think. Most people spend a lot of time and a lot of money on things back home, and I can have an entire life much cheaper than what most people are even paying for their mortgage alone, let alone their entire month. So the big idea, $1,200 to $2,000 a month, gives you a pretty decent middle class lifestyle abroad. I'm talking $1,200, $2,000 a month is your rent, like a condo, eating out, dating, social life, travel, everything, right? Stress-free, more free time to do what you want to do what you love, and just get to enjoy life. And so I'm going to share with you guys some sample lifestyles of a $1,200 life. Now, all the things I'm sharing with you today are things I've actually done myself and experienced myself. This isn't stuff I just made up. This is things that I've literally done. So there might be places that I don't talk about, and that's because I don't know about some of those places, because some people ask me in the comments, well, what about this place? What about that place? And I'm only speaking from my own experience, so I can't tell you guys some stuff that's like made up or something like that. But so the first lifestyle, the $1,200 life, simple and stress-free. At this level, you're kind of living simply, like a minimalist lifestyle, but free, right? Your rent's paid. You get to eat out on a regular basis. You have Wi-Fi, you have a gym, you have social life. And this is basically the ideal budget for the minimalist or somebody who's just starting out on their freedom journey and they plan to grow more later. This is a good place to start, the $1,200 a month budget. And some places I would talk about would be Cebu, Philippines, or Phnom Penh, Cambodia. In these places, you're gonna find an apartment in these big major cities, a condo in a high-rise building for like $400 to $500 a month. And then on top of that, your food and, well, I drink a lot of coffee, so food and coffee cost, $300, $400 a month. And then, your gym, your phone, your internet at home, all this stuff, about $100 a month. Transportation is pretty cheap, $50 to $70 a month. And then you might want to have some fun, do some social stuff, which is pretty cheap too. So anyway, as I mentioned, this is kind of the perfect budget for people who are minimalist, such as myself, or you're just a digital nomad, like just starting out. This is a great budget for you. Make sure my mic's working. So the next lifestyle we're going to talk about is going to be the $1,500 a month lifestyle. And this is more of a balanced comfort. And this is actually where most expats end up at, is in this range, this $1,500 lifestyle. And basically you get a really nice condo, a gym membership, and you can basically eat out every single day. You don't have to look at prices. You don't have to do none of that stuff. You don't care about how much stuff costs. You just buy it. And you might take some weekend trips here and there, go places, and even go out on dates on a regular basis and stuff like that. $1,500 allows you to have all that. In some places you can have that. Well, I would say like Da Nang, Vietnam, or Pattaya, Thailand, are great places for this budget. Now, $500, $600 a month in Da Nang or Pattaya, you're going to get a really nice place. Like, you can definitely stay in Da Nang for $700 a month. But if you want to live this $1,500 life and like really, really nice, comfortable life, you're going to spend $500 to $600 on a nice condo by the beach. The same thing in Pattaya, right on the beach, $500 do that for you. Food and coffee, 400, 450 a month for that. You're going to spend about 150 on your gym membership and healthcare stuff. Transportation, dirt cheap, 50 bucks. And then social life and dating, you might spend $200 or $300 because you'll get out and do more things socially, because in these cities, Da Nang and Pattaya, there's a lot of stuff to do. So you can, go out more. The next one we're going to look at is the $2,000 life. And this is the modern luxury on the budget. And this is basically where you can live like a king without breaking the bank. And, you get a beautiful condo in a modern city. You get to eat out wherever, whenever you want. You get to have access to some of the world's best healthcare, and you're still paying less than probably a mortgage in the U.S., right? And you get all these things, and this is where you really enjoy life abroad on this type of budget. So I recommend Bangkok or Kuala Lumpur for this budget. You get a modern condo in the city center, $700 to $900 a month. And I say modern, you're talking rooftop swimming pools, like just fancy stuff, right? In the center of downtown. Food and entertainment costs you like $500. Gym and healthcare, again, you spend like $150 for a really nice gym and top quality healthcare. Travel, dating, hobbies, like anything you want to do, you can do it. $300-400 a month probably on that. So basically, you're just getting the urban comfort of a big modern city with the best healthcare you can find, and global connectivity, because Bangkok and Kuala Lumpur have the cheapest flights around Asia. So you're in Bangkok, you can just hop on a plane and go anywhere in Asia for like $100, and you can do the same thing in Kuala Lumpur. Hop on a flight anywhere in Asia, $150. So this gives you the best bang for your buck in terms of luxury. Now myself, my own monthly spending, I'll share that with you guys because I live in China. Actually, I don't live in any of the places I share with you guys. And here in China, my life usually costs me around something in my eye, about $1,000 to $1,300 a month. But I am kind of a minimalist, but I can afford to have a much better life. Well, I mean, my life is good, so this is the life that I choose. But my condo in the city center, I have, this city has about 7 million people in it. So it's a pretty large city, 7 million people. I am in the downtown center. $210 a month is what I pay for my rent. It's not big, it's 63 square meters. So it's not a studio. 63 square meters is around 600 something square foot or something like that. So I like it, it's easy to keep everything maintained. Food and coffee, groceries, I usually spend about $400 some a month, around $400 a month or so. For transportation and car expenses, because I do have a car, so I have car insurance and gasoline and car washes and stuff like that. And also have an electric e-bike, like a motorcycle, but it's electric, for charging the battery, that kind of stuff. I spend about $150 a month for all my transportation costs. I actually have a cleaner. I have a lady who comes and cleans my house every single weekend. So I don't even clean nothing. She just comes and cleans everything. Internet, utilities, phone bill, all that stuff combined. It's like $300 a month. And so, comfortable modern life for me, usually between $1,000 to $1,500 a month is what it costs me, depending on the month. This is probably gonna be a $1,500 a month because actually I pay my rent in advance, and I just pay my rent for 3 months. I paid 3 months of rent in advance. So that cost me like $630. So this month is gonna be probably a $1,500 a month for me. But then the next 2 months will be probably like $600 or $700 because I won't pay rent. So super, super cheap and affordable in my life. And I do what I want to do. I go eat out every day, spend money on what I want to spend money on without looking at prices. It's just, I don't really go out much because I don't like partying, that kind of thing. I prefer to do work. So that saves me a lot of money. And, I'm not a huge shopping type of person. I buy stuff when I need it, like a nice phone or new computer, something like that, camera. I buy that stuff when I need it, and I don't even look at the prices of that stuff, but it's not stuff that I buy on a regular basis. So I don't spend much money. So let's look at a quick cost of living comparison. A USA major city, it's going to cost you $4,000 to $6,000 a month. And that's bare minimum. And somewhere like in like Bangkok or Kuala Lumpur, Da Nang, you're going to spend $1,200, $2,000 a month all in for everything. This is a picture of Pattaya, by the way, near the beach. But anyway, yeah, you know, a fraction of the cost, 1/4 of the cost, and you get to live like a king, as opposed to, you know, scraping by. You get the same comfort that you get in America, especially if you're in these big cities, and you get 3 times the freedom and 10 times less stress. It's worth every penny. So let's wrap this thing up with a quick challenge. First of all, the wrap up is you don't need to be rich to live free, right? You can live free for $2,000 a month. Like a king. They live like a king free for $2,000 a month. You can get by on less than $700 a month if you really want to. Asia, for me, is the best bet. I mean, it offers comfort, safety, happiness, and no stress for a lot less money than what it would cost me in America. And so the first thing we need to do is find out, you know, your freedom number. And this is, especially if you're moving abroad, right? Your freedom number is going to be much different than it is in the States. So I would say find your freedom budget, add up your current monthly expenses, and compare those to the life abroad that you want. Like, what kind of city do you want? What kind of lifestyle do you want abroad? See how much that's going to cost you. You never know. You might already be free now and don't even know it because you just didn't realize how cheap it is to really have the life you want abroad. So I urge you to check out the places that you're really interested in and the lifestyle you're really interested in, and compare that to your current cost, and see if you actually have freedom, how far you are from freedom, because you might be a lot closer than you think, and you might even be free and don't even know it. So I urge you to check into all that stuff. I appreciate it, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Lots of links below. Come join the Discord. You know, it's a nice little community there. It's free, and we talk about investing, talk about living abroad, all that stuff. Go check that out. And you can also share that with your friends and stuff too. If you want other friends to come in, join this Discord and join us, that's fine. Share it. And yeah, I'll see you guys on this video, man. Y'all take care.